Hello guys, George from QuickTime Mechanics. Well, today I got a different rant. You maybe heard this or seen this rant maybe 500 times already. But don't overextend yourself with a. Let me pull the seatbelt. This is gonna drive me nuts. So don't overextend yourself with your vehicles, okay? I know that interest rates right now they're crazy, and now they're giving loans for cars for 10 years for anything over $50,000, and unfortunately, any car right now, any decent car in the market, I mean newer, I'm talking about 2-3 years old car, it's gonna be at least over 50 grand. I mean, if it's something nice, like something flashy and stuff like that. So my rant goes to look for a beater, man. Look for a beater, save a little bit of money, buy something on the street, take it to a good mechanic that you know, and just get it going. Because times are gonna be hard. I think they economy-wise, next month when Mr. Trump gets on the House, we know the economy has been we've been in recess. I'm not gonna say all the words because they're gonna say that I mean, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna say names or some words because they'll block the video or whatever. Maybe I'm gonna only have 5 views on my video, but I don't care. They're gonna drop the economy soon as Trump gets elected. They're gonna pull the strings out of all the mess of the economy that we have right now, and times are gonna be tough, man. I bet you, if what I'm predicting is gonna be is gonna be true, maybe with the next year is gonna be horrendous, because like I say, they changed the definition of recession 2.5 years ago. That way markets didn't get scared and all of that. But we've been on recession for all these almost 3 years, and they change all kinds of stuff. They manipulate numbers and this and that. And like I tell you guys, soon as this guy gets in the House, they're gonna drop the economy on his ass. Okay, and it's gonna be bad. So backtracking, that's why don't overextend buying a flashy car, something nobody's gonna care. I mean, some of your friends are gonna be like, oh, it's cool, but that's it. But you're the one who's gonna be doing a payment of $1,000 a month and $200 or $300 worth of full coverage insurance. So just live under your means. This little car, man, I'm not by no means wealthy. I have good credit. I have a little bit of money where I can buy a flashy car. But I bought my wife. I never bought myself 2-3-year-old car. I got for my wife, and it was nice. But that feeling, like when you woke up on Christmas and get your new toy, and you enjoy the toy, and that happy feeling and all that only lasts you about 2-3 days or a week maybe tops. And when you buy a car like that too, I mean, it's like, man, this thing's nice and everything, you're really happy. But myself, when I bought that vehicle, that's the first time I financed a vehicle. That was years ago. That's probably 18 years ago. That feeling short-lived, and then you guys like, holy smokes, I got these payments for this car all this time, and full coverage insurance and registration and all of this. So you have an old car that needs over $2,000, over $3,000 of repairs. That's why I always said, if you have a good doctor and a good mechanic, always keep him, because they're hard to find, either one of them. Okay, I'm not kidding. A bad mechanic. I mean, bad towards he doesn't do the repairs right. He overcharges you. and literally just steals from you, it's a money pit on that kind of stuff. So you find a good reputable mechanic, just keep it. And go back to the rant. So just keep yourself under your means. I mean, buy something that is gonna be functional, no flashy. Because next couple years I bet you it's gonna be harder than hell. And on going back to that rant of the car, if your car doesn't need more than $2,000-3,000 a year on repairs, is worth keeping. Find a good mechanic, and if with those $2,000-3,000 you can get by another year, it's cheaper than getting a newer car. If you're you already made your decision and you want to buy a new car, make sure, or a used car, you're gonna buy something, either buy a car that is only 2-3 years old with less than 20 or 30,000 miles, or buy something brand new. Because you buy something that is 10 years old and you buy it, and then you need like $2,000-3,000 worth of repairs, because most of the time when you buy a used car that is a little older, you're gonna buy someone else's problems. So key thing too, when you're gonna purchase a car that is new to you, always spend $150 or $200 for a good shop to check the car thoroughly. That way you don't buy someone else's problems. Most of the time, car will need struts. I mean, depending on the vehicle, front and rear struts on a car could be on about $1,500, $2,000. If it needs a rack and pinion, could be on the thousands. Transmission, $3,000-4,000, $5,000, engine and all that kind of stuff. So just keep an eye on that kind of stuff, and live under your means. You don't need to impress anybody, man. I mean, this car that I have, it's a early 2000s Volkswagen diesel. Gets me to where I'm going. I paint the car so it looks a little nicer, but I don't owe anything on this car, so the only thing I had to worry about is insurance. So you can buy something decent under $6,000 cash. I know it's hard to save that money, but in the long run it's going to be way better for you. You don't have to pay full coverage insurance. You don't have to pay registration on a $30,000-40,000 car is quite a bit of money. And every month, at least it's going to be $200 on insurance. So don't dig yourself on a pot. On a hole that it's going to be hard to come off. So just live under your means and see reality, man. I mean, I tell you, if you save, you got enough money to buy a really nice car without financing it, go for it. Myself, I rather to invest in from other vehicles. From my other business that give me money to do the payments, that's better. But I started on this country with $0. I know how the system works here. So just think about, don't get yourself on a 10-year loan with high interest for a car that in 3 or 4 or 5 years the car is going to be worth shit, and you're going to still need to do payments in it. Just think about, just my 2 cents. Alrighty guys, well, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next video. Bye.